I tried 10 different AI business ideas and this is the easiest one. So this is one of the most simple ways to use AI to grow a business. But first of all, let me show you what I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to show you a unique method, how to make money and grow your business, and how to automate the whole process using AI. And I'm going to show you an example of a business that grew zero to $100,000 a month in 4 months, recurring revenue, and how you can literally replicate this step by step. So first of all, let me show you what exactly is this business model. So basically, there are a couple of these different platforms that allow you now to use this feature called Boost. So you have Beehive, you have ConvertKit. I'm going to leave the links for all of those. I have, by the way, special discounts and bonuses and all of that good stuff. But what this really is basically you are recommending subscribing to other newsletters. So you have just a little embed, recommended, other people subscribe to the newsletter, and you get paid. By the way, I created a blueprint for the best business model out there, so check the description. So this is a really easy way to make money. You really don't need to put in any effort whatsoever. It's super straightforward, and on average it's around 10 cents that you can earn per subscriber per single month. So if we do a little bit of math here, if let's say you have an email list with 30,000 subscribers, 10 cents, that means that you're making around $3,000 per month. This is on average what I have found. Obviously, it does differ a little bit. So this is the first really interesting thing, that you haven't really had this feature before. This is fairly recent feature that people are making good money with, and I'll show you later, by the way, some examples of how people are doing this. By the way, I have created a document of 50 best growth hacks used by the biggest marketers out there. Check the link below. The other thing as well, within this business model, what we're doing is we're having sponsored posts. So this is basically just placing ads within a newsletter. And again, let's say, just to give you some examples to understand this better, if let's say you have 30,000 newsletter subscribers, you can earn around $500 per ad. Obviously, this depends a lot on your open rates, click-through rates, on your niche, and all of those factors. This is just an average. So let's say if you send out 8 newsletters per week, that means you're earning $4,000. Perhaps you're sending every single day. Let's say you're sending 20 times a month, then you're going to be making $10,000 a month. It all depends, obviously, on the volume of how much you're sending. So these are two things that are the very basic ones. And actually, some of these softwares that I recommend as well, they have ad networks within the softwares. So again, you just need to press a button and you can apply for the ads to be on your newsletter. So it's super simple. That's why I said that. And you'll see some other part is actually the most simple. The automation part is really simple, but the monetization here is super simple as well if you use those tools. And obviously you can go out and you can find sponsorships by yourself, and there are some tools that allow you to do it easily as well. But these are the two kind of like super simple ways. And then you have additional things. So additional things would be something like digital products, which I absolutely love. So if let's say you have a digital product that's $500, or your average order value is $500, I should say, because if you're smart about the way you do it, you have a whole funnel. So you have your upsells, you have downsells, you have order bumps, you have cross sells, so on and so forth. So let's say the average order value is $500. Again, if you have 30,000 subscribers on your email list times $500 times, let's say it's only 1% of your audience that actually converts, that means you're making $150,000 per month, which is absolutely insane. So you can see, this is why I love digital products, and I have another channel dedicated just to digital products. So I'll leave a link for that. Go check out that channel. But you can see, this is really where you can make crazy amount of money. And I have actually gathered a database of examples of people making insane amount of money with digital products. Check that out. I'll leave that in the comments as well. But as you can see, Here we can make with the boosts, we can make maybe $3,000 a month. With sponsored posts, we can make $4,000 to $10,000 a month perhaps. These are just super simple solutions. Digital products require a little bit more time because you need to create the product, you need to create the funnel, you need to sell the product. However, you can make a completely different amount of money. That's complete game changer. And then the last part is affiliate marketing, and this differs a lot again on your niche, on your audience, open rates, all of that kind of stuff. But on average, you can expect somewhere around, let's say conservatively, $1 commission earnings per one subscriber. So if let's say you have 30,000 subscribers, here you're going to be earning $30,000 per month. And again, I have a bunch of stuff as well, how to do affiliate marketing and how to increase your earnings. And you can be affiliate for some of my programs. I have some really great programs to sell my products as an affiliate. So now, before I show you the AI automation, let me just quickly cover the growing newsletter part, because I feel like a lot of people might say, okay, yeah, obviously you can make a lot of money if you have 30,000 email subscribers, but you don't have those subscribers, so how do you even get that? And this is the interesting part, because what I mentioned before, with the boost feature, basically you can use boost feature to grow your newsletter as well. And that's another part that makes this super simple, super straightforward. So boost can be, the prices differ a lot, but I would say on average, let's say to be conservative again, let's say you're paying $1.5 per subscriber that you are gaining. What it means is that if you want to get 30,000 subscribers, you're going to pay $45,000 for that. So that might seem like a lot. However, if we look at boosts and sponsored posts, what we talked before, basically how much money you can make if you are doing this, then actually you can be making $13,000 a month just from boost and sponsored. And I'm not even talking about digital products and affiliate. So that means you would break even within 3 months. So it's really not that bad when you really think about it. Yes, it's a lot of money, but you're also making money at the same time. And I'm not saying that you need to get all of these subscribers, pay all of this money, and then you can start making money. Obviously, you're doing all of this process at the same time. So as you are investing money, you are earning money as well. So it doesn't mean that you need to invest $45,000 and then eventually you're going to start making money. You can slowly build up both of these, how much money you're investing and how much money you are earning. The only thing here is that it's super straightforward with these boosts, and there are only couple softwares that allow you to do this, but it's just, before it was kind of difficult because people would need to, let's say, run specific ads, and then you need to know how the ads work. You need to try do different creatives, all of that kind of different campaigns and all of that kind of stuff. Here, you just create a profile, you just put in, okay, what is your price per subscriber? And that is it. It's super, it just has made this whole process so simple. And if you look at the math is really making sense here, and it's pretty insane. And if you don't want to spend money, or at the beginning, you really don't have any money, you can start out with other methods. And as you start basically earning money, then I would suggest to probably invest some money in paid to just do it faster. That's the only reason. You just want to do it faster and easier. But also, you can run others, so you can run Meta ads, you can run Google ads. There's a lot of examples. All of the biggest newsletters out there, they do that. They run ads. If you look at Morning Brew, The Hustle, all of those, they grew by running ads. You can also do cross exchange. So basically exchange your subscribers. You recommend one newsletter, they recommend you, so on and so forth. A great way to grow. Create some sort of lead magnet, something that people will give their email address in exchange for, and go engage in a bunch of different communities. It's really not that difficult to at least gain your first 1,000 subscribers and start making money. You also can obviously do social media content and promote your newsletter. You can work with influencers, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through all of the methods. There's a bunch of different free ways how you can grow your newsletter. I will leave some more information for the other methods. All right, so now let's discuss the automation part, how you completely outsource this whole process and how this really works. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to aggregate viral news from the web. So basically, once you choose your niche, you just find all of the articles that are being posted on that topic. And then what we do is we use an AI tool to summarize the news in an easy to consume format. So this is actually one of the best use cases for AI, I feel like, because you can just take, let's say, whatever post on newspaper website that has 4,000 words, and you can just summarize that for people to read in 1 minute. And no one wants to read posts that takes them half an hour to read. People want to consume content quick because of TikTok and all of those kind of platforms. So this is what you're doing it. So this is what you are doing, but you're doing it in a newsletter format. And I'll show you some examples of people that do exactly this and are absolutely killing it. And by the way, you can always link to the long source as well, so you just get the summary. And the cool thing as well is you can just use ChatGPT, or you can use some other AI writing tools to make it in specific format that, let's say, has your specific type of writing, so you're always basically on brand. Again, I'll leave all of the necessary tools and examples. Then what we do is we simply get our newsletter software, we put everything in a newsletter format so we can send it out, and then the last part is we just get a virtual assistant to do the whole process for us. So we don't want to do this. Obviously you can do this yourself, but I have a method, again, I will leave a video for that, where you can outsource for as little as $500 a month for full-time someone doing this. So you really, because this system, as he said, the beautiful part about it is it's super simple. So really you don't need to be doing all of this stuff yourself. You can outsource all of this stuff completely. And let me just show you a few examples now, what I promised. So this is a crazy example. So Superhuman AI, it's AI newsletter, basically doing exactly what I described before, just talking about the different AI applications, AI news, so on and so forth. So they grew from 0 to 100,000 monthly revenue in just 4 months, from 0 to 4,000. Obviously, this was during the AI peak and all of that, but still, it's an absolutely insane example. And this is basically the platform that I talked about, where you can just earn money, or you can pay money for people when they subscribe to your newsletter. So as you can see, the Superhuman, they are actually paying for subscriber, and they're paying $1.60 because they know that they're going to make a lot of profit from it. And you might think that, okay, obviously there are certain niches that work really well, but perhaps it's saturated. Superhuman is an AI newsletter. The Rundown is an AI newsletter. I don't think there's any in this picture. Oh, here we go. There's the Neuron, another AI newsletter. You have a bunch of crypto newsletters as well. There's a ton. Honestly, there's bazillion different AI newsletters. I actually have one as well, though I don't do news. I just do really cool tools, and I do really quick 30-second explanation of what the tool is. That's kind of my unique value proposition. But I've seen a bunch of different newsletters on, let's say, just the topic of AI, literally just taking the news, doing what I exactly said, just summarizing everything and just putting it into a newsletter, and they're absolutely killing it, doing exactly what I said, just buying subscribers through the system and then selling ads, selling subscriptions for other newsletters, and doing digital products and affiliate marketing as well. So you just need to choose a niche, and that is it. And let me just show you another example as well. So this is TLDR newsletter, and they actually now have a few different newsletters. They're super successful. So this newsletter makes between 5 to 10 million a year, literally just doing what I described. It's literally in the name. Too long I didn't read. They just take articles, just make them way shorter, and they have over 1 million readers, as you can see, for all of their daily emails. So they send out emails daily. So for all the boosts, the sponsors, they're making a ton of money, around 5-10 million a year. And really, you can build out a brand with this. Aside from just generating revenue, it's recurring revenue, but also you can sell the brand. And there's a lot of examples of newsletters like The Hustle being sold for $20+ million, Milk Road being sold for a few $1,000,000 after I think just a year of being published. So it's an amazing way, and I'll leave all of the necessary information.